with the help. Well, you guys don't know that except Whisper. Whisper came and saved the day. That's all you guys know.
Yay, Mr. Rogue.
Now,
Second time now I saved you guys.
Didn't we just end up at the
left and tripped on a tree.
Didn't we just show up at the place?
yes, you guys just showed up at the logging camp.
I don't remember. Did we walk inside already, or were we like?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I think you guys all either like went to lay down or something.
Yeah. So like long rest, I guess.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. You all just sort of find a bed. Is anybody just not going to sleep?
I'll go to sleep too.
I'm going to bed.
All right. You guys join all the workers in the empty bunks, and you guys fall asleep real quickly after being out all night and tired. You wake up. Everybody wakes up to the loud sound of merry partying and excitement.
Oh, that's
Who's
nice.
getting married?
Was this exactly 8 hours later?
Sure.
Good. Because otherwise there'd be some screaming involved.
So they're just partying.
Yeah, they saw you guys return, or at least they saw you guys sleeping in the bed, so they assumed the best.
I think we told someone the good news.
Yeah, we told the big guy.
The old dude.
Yeah, the big guy that let you in. Yeah, he obviously told everybody food is being made, the smell of fresh breakfast. Surprisingly enough, ale is being passed out bright in the morning.
I think it's a little early for drinking.
Shut up and take it! You're the heroes today.
Okay.
And he shoves a mug of ale in you. Is the stream all set up?
Yes, it is.
Okay, just double checking. The sounds of just happiness fill the area, and actually, the entire feeling of everybody has just been uplifted. Very happy thoughts being passed around. Everybody's enjoying themselves for this early morning breakfast.
Well, it's pretty cool, I guess. So I guess they're probably just going to be able to get back to work or something.
You catch words of just them taking the day off to enjoy the freedom to move around and not have to worry about things.
That sounds like a good idea. Do they, Agatha asks, whoever, if they communicate much with the Dragonborn village nearby.
The one back down the road, he asks?
Yeah.
Very minor. Sometimes they need wood from us, but not really. Keep to themselves.
Do they ever buy, meat from them? Because I heard they have a lot of hunters there.
Usually they'll pass by. We don't buy directly from the town. We usually buy from the specific hunters.
Oh, okay.
So I guess in that instance, yeah, we do, but yet we don't.
Interesting. We saw one guy coming in with 2 bears on his shoulders. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah. He's a big Dragonborn guy. I forget his name.
Yeah, we never asked. Probably should have. Oh, by the way, yesterday, did you see a strange blue hooded figure kind of walking or, moving along the road in a weird way?
Around what time during the day?
I don't know. We saw him leave the village and then, lost track of him, and I thought he looked rather strange. It's not really a big deal. I just, thought I'd ask if you saw him.
You hear a guy from the end of the table down the hall, drunk out of his mind already somehow. Maybe he's a lightweight. Yes, sir!
Did you, get a look at his face or anything?
No, very floppy hood.
Yeah, that's what we saw. Did he look like he was like not walking, but kind of like?
Floating. He was floating.
Yeah. That's
Nah,
what
he
we
was
saw.
floating. He was floating.
He just kind of kept going on down the road, or
No.
oh, where'd he go?
North.
North. Oh,
No.
so he like turned around.
No. He went west.
West. Oh,
West.
so like he just jumped off into the woods or something?
Yeah, he passed by me while I was chopping trees.
Huh. Didn't say anything or do anything.
I just floated on by.
All right. Well, I suppose it's not really a big problem, but I was just curious. Saw him and he looked weird. So
Yeah.
aside from the demon, anything else weird going on? And the giants, I suppose.
Well, giants don't really bother with us. We had some troublemaker giants, but I think you guys took care of them, if I remember correctly.
Oh, we killed one of them.
And what about the other?
Not so much.
What happened?
Well, we killed one of them, and then we weren't really sure. We got what they stole from us, and then we kind of left him there, and we heard him coming after us last night, but we got away. To be honest, after
Speaking
fighting...
of what we got back, Mordecai's gonna check on Gerbo and see if he's still alive.
Okay. You find the sack of gnome.
I would like to open it.
Alright, you open the sack of gnome. You see a very, 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 very pale looking gnome. Very light breathing.
He doesn't look so good.
All
I
right,
guess
well,
Brimjar will walk over to Mordai and Gerbo and peek in. And after scene, I think I'll do a lay on hands, or I mean cure wounds to heal him up some more. That's not very good. Jesus.
He
You see
gets
some-
what he deserves.
You see some color come back to him, and his breathing sort of comes back to normal. But he still looks like shit. His arm is still
Probably
fucked
get
up,
some
and his
food.
ankle is still fucked up.
I doubt he's eaten or drinking anything for a day or two. Not that I particularly care about his well-being, but
by the way, do you, woodsmen happen to have any, like, traveling food and traveling, like, fresh water or anything like that? We might be able to top up our supplies a bit.
You are the saviors here. We can supply you with whatever you need. We only have... We really just live off the land here, but we do have some old rations that you can take for free.
Oh, that would be nice.
And we obviously owe you something. So, I'll be right back. And he walks out of the building.
I do not like surprises.
A couple other guys bring over some rations for you. There's 5 rations. You can tell they're very dusty.
Ugh, dusty rations.
Well preserved.
Okay.
I'll take a bit of the rations and I'll try to wake up Gerbo and feed him.
Don't give him some of the stale ones, they'll kill him.
There's an
That'd be
assortment
fine.
of breakfast food where you do not have to use rations. Would you like to use that
I'll
instead?
get him some.
Or
I'll
some
try to do
stale
that instead.
rations.
No, we'll give him some real food.
Okay. You have the sack is laying on the ground. It's open enough to you look down into him. What do you do?
Okay, are we in the middle of the room, or are we in like a kind of like side room?
Where do you want to be?
Oh,
I'd like to
whatever.
be
we
in the side room.
we
Alright, you-
save them.
I mean, yes, but still, they might find it a bit awkward.
I don't
Strange.
care.
Okay. But
Alright,
I will try to wake Gerbo up by just softly shaking him, and if that doesn't work, then I'll shake him a bit harder.
Alright, you softly shake him. You see his eyes just like fling open. And he just
I quickly put
yells.
my hand over
Wait.
his mouth.
Alright,
In order to keep their attention away from what they're doing, Agatha's gonna play some music with the
Oh
flute.
God, no.
give me a performance check.
Oh no!
I swear to fucking God.
Ah,
Okay, that's
Okay.
not bad.
Okay.
What kind of song do you sing?
just like a happy kind of like a jig kind of song.
Alright, you get them all dancing. They're all really into it. They're singing along. You sing a more popular song known throughout the land. It's just like a happy festival song. You get a nice beat going. They're all real loud. So from behind your hand, you just hear.
I put my other hand on top of it.
He starts to turn blue.
I
Don't
slightly
cover
take off
his
my hands.
nose.
I was covering his nose. I said my mouth was covering his, or my hand was covering his mouth.
Okay. He begins to breathe through his nose.
I say to him, if you don't make noise, I'll feed you, and maybe even heal you some more.
He's just continuously making noise.
Then my
We're gonna-
my hand will stay over his mouth for a bit.
He starts like
Word.
scratching at you
Oh no, with what?
with his
hands are
good
talking.
hand.
Oh.
You
We're
see
gonna
that
just
he
have to-
sort of slipped his bonds because his one arm is like dangling.
Buddy joined
Oh,
your
no.
channel.
That's not good.
Just knock him back out and we can feed him down the road.
Oh, shit.
All right, Mordai throws a fist right at him, poof, knocks him out.
I retie the
disconnected from
bonds
your channel.
on his hand.
All right, as you do that, you
So
just
they're
hear
more
the
secure.
you just hear a crunching sound as
Oh,
as you
no.
tie it tight. It just
Oops.
like bones rubbing together.
Oops.
He'll be fine.
And I
Besides,
close,
we only need
I,
to take care of him for like 2 more days at most.
I
Only
close
need
the
him-
bag.
We only need him alive, doesn't matter what state he's in.
I'm sure
I
the
say to
dragon
Mordai,
can
we probably
heal
should
him.
get out of here soon.
Yes, that is preferable.
In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and wait outside by the horse.
All right, you
And
throw
I'll
the,
take the sack with me.
you throw the sack over your shoulder and you walk out.
I'm going to motion to
Agatha,
the
you make
rest of
eye
the
contact.
group.
Yeah, Agatha's still playing, but you notice him with the sack walking out.
I'm gonna
Agatha,
make eye contact with the group, saying that I'm going with Brimjar and outside.
okay, I guess Agatha wraps up her performance
All right.
and does a little bow, I guess.
Yeah, they're all clapping at you.
And does anyone else need to do anything? Suppose we should wait for the big dude.
Your reward. I wasn't really
I
there.
was gonna say, Whisper, you're not really playing your rogue right. You're not asking for an exorbitant reward.
Yeah. He
Not-
did,
it's
he
not
did do
exactly my
stealthy things
reward,
and show
though.
up unpredicted.
All right, so everybody's outside, and the big guy comes walking towards you. It's not a lot, but please take it. And he holds out a like oriental fan.
Where did you get this?
bought it off one of the traders. I thought it looked fancy.
It does look quite fancy.
It does. Do you know where it's from?
Nope. I just don't know. Trader said it was a magic relic from long lost time. I just bought it because it looked cool. And he opens it up, and on it is sort of like very artsy flowers.
Huh. I'll have to take a closer look at this later.
It's not a lot, but he closes the fan with a snap. He puts it out. Who grabs it?
Agatha will grab it for the moment.
All right, Agatha takes it, and then he also pulls out a pouch, and he says, "It's not a lot. You can't really spare a lot. We're behind, so please take this as a token of our appreciation. It's 25 gold pieces."
Oh, well. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I guess my last thing to give you is a piece of advice. You're going to be coming up across a river. It's going to cost you to cross.
Like a ferry?
Will it?
No. Bridge troll.
A bridge troll.
A bridge
Huh.
troll.
I mean, we could just go around it.
Is there like...
that heavy rapids?
Motions to flying broom.
What happened the last
As
time you looked in the
Shoma's
air with
plan
the
goes
broom?
out the window.
Well, you just gotta look out for
Well, I
flying
remember
trees
what
there, Red
happened
Skull.
Last time
Yeah.
you went inside it, went on your flying broom.
It
Try
does...
not to think about it.
If there's a bridge troll, do you pay him a toll or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
how most of the traders get through. You just pay them and you go through.
How much does he usually charge?
I'm not sure. I've never been through, but most of the traders say it's not too bad.
Oh, so you guys don't take your stuff anywhere, you just sell it to people who come by?
Well, we ship out north, so we don't have to deal with anything south.
Oh, okay. I see.
Traders will pass through, stop, and continue south, and then usually the town of Larkin is the last sort of town to the southwest where you guys are heading. So they'll stop there and then come back up through.
I see. And so Kalan is southeast, right? Wait,
More
no,
east than south?
or no, I'm thinking of Clortho.
Clortho's fairly south from here.
Okay.
Nah. So he says that the Twin Dagger cities are east more than
Okay.
they are south. You guys are pretty much like passing that point because the south bottom of the continent goes farther than the Twin Dagger peaks.
I see.
Twin Dagger cities.
I see.
Referencing the map right now. No, okay, southeast. It's southeast.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
That's okay. A lumberjack might not have the best sense of direction anyway.
There you go.
All right. Well, I guess we'll have to keep the troll in mind. Maybe we can try and find a way around him, or if need be, maybe we can just pay the toll and be on our way.
Good luck. You'll always have friends here.
Well, thank you. That's very nice to say.
You see him walk to the door and yell inside, "Time for work!"
Oh,
So much for taking the day off.
yeah, I
And
guess
then you
so.
hear him laugh as he goes in.
Oh, maybe he was just kidding.
I'll
So you
go
guys are
ahead
now
and put
standing outside. What do you...
Gerbo on the horse.
All right.
Tie him up nicely.
You guys retrieve the horse, throw Gerbo upon it.
And I think I'll wait till we're a bit away to try to talk to him again.
Yeah, let's just make our way down the road some.
All right, you guys make your way down the road. You get to the point where the lumber village sort of goes out of view from the trees and the little curve in the path. Just walking along. maybe about an hour, and then that's completely out of sight. The horse clucking along.
Anything else happening? Is there any sound of wildlife?
There is sound of wildlife.
Oh,
Typical, normal sounds of wildlife.
Does the horse seem any different than before? Like before
Make
we
an
killed
animal
the thing?
handling check.
Oh, lovely.
You're
I
the only
forgot
one
to
with
put my
this.
character sheet.
You're the only one with this idea, so let's see what you do. The horse seems to be more uppity up. It's prancing more than it's just slogging along.
Interesting.
is it possible to do the identify spell as a ritual while I'm walking, or do I have to be stopped to do that?
That's a good question.
And if not, can I put him on the flying broom and then do identify while he's flying?
I mean, it doesn't take long to do as a ritual. I forget how that works. Like ritual spells timing versus, it's like not very long.
That's what I'm looking up.
It's like an hour preparation, I think.
10 minutes for a
Oh, it's 10
ritual.
minutes for ritual?
Hold on,
What is
Kirsty.
that?
Yeah. Does it say anything about moving? Let me look real quick. Because I've never. That's an interesting question. Okay. No strenuous activities. All right. So I'm gonna say no,
Okay.
and that also includes, yeah. While casting in a wagon would be fine. I don't think a broom will be because that's you having to balance.
Yeah. but
And
we can-
same with riding like a solo horse.
well, it's not urgent, so we can just do it later.
Okay. Yeah. That's an interesting question. I thank you for that question. But yeah, so you guys continue on. Now, do you guys do anything? Because now you hear the sounds of a running river, and it sounds like rapids.
I think that would be a good time to
Do we
interact with
want
Gerbo.
to play? No. Do we want to pay the toll or go around it?
I think that depends on how dangerous this troll looks, or if we wanted to
Right,
scout up and down the
troll.
river, see if there was a way to cross, like a way across beyond just. I mean, I suppose we could just each ride the broom across if we could find a place that was secluded.
The horse looks at you quizzically.
It's true, we do have a horse. And what would we do with this
yes.
horse? I mean, we're not phenomenally attached to it, but at the same time, it'd be kind of mean to
might as
just
well
leave it here.
just go. We are not going to go Empire Strikes Back on this horse, okay?
Rather we not harm the horse?
I mean,
Or use it as payment?
well, I mean, in theory, we could try and sell the horse to the logger guys.
I think he means sell it to the troll. So
Yeah,
the troll
that's what I meant.
I wouldn't say sell it to the troll. That
Okay.
it would probably eat it.
Yeah, that's why I'd rather not do that.
But-
While they're debating this, I'm gonna go up to the horse and open the sack and try to get Gerbo to eat.
All right. What do you do?
I will accompany Brinjar in
Um,
doing this.
I open the sack and then I look in my pouch and I pull up my rations and I shake Gerbo to wake him up.
All right. His eyes fling open again, and he begins to scream.
I try I
Oh,
bring my
shut up.
hand up and I bring the food close to his face.
All right.
Cast silence on him.
I could, but I don't want to waste it.
Do you cover his mouth?
No, I'm just trying to get him to eat. So like
He's just
I think
screaming.
covering his mouth. Oh, okay. Even with the food near him.
Yeah, he's just screaming.
Okay. I'll cover his mouth again.
All right. He expected that to happen, and he bites you.
Oh Jesus Christ! I pull my hand back quickly and slap him.
Make a dexterity save with disadvantage. He was ready for this.
Been planning. Oh,
Wow.
Woo! All right. Well
starting
then.
strong tonight, boys.
He
Well-
swallows your entire hand.
Well then, you take. Jesus.
Man.
9 piercing damage from the bite. He just, like, as your hand goes in, he goes up and just right onto your hand. Blood just starts pouring from your hand. He got it real bad.
No good.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
God, am I gonna get rabies now?
Okay.
Mordai, don't stab him.
Mordai, you stab
I'm gonna
him.
stab him.
You stab him. As you stab him, he turns his head towards you. How do you stab him? Describe how you stab him.
I would like to. He's restrained, correct?
His hands are, yes.
Okay, I would like, well, not lethally, but just like, kind of poke him, but a little bit harder than a poke.
Do you poke him with the blade, or do you
Yes.
not poke him with the blade?
Yes. With the
you gotta-
blade.
You got a blunt end of your dagger too now.
User joined your channel.
I don't care.
Okay. I'm getting it's a little bit difficult here. Yes, you can technically just knock him out,
Well,
but yet you're stabbing him.
Well, I want to stab him, not knock him out. I mean, he just bit off part of Brimjar's hand, so
All
there's
right.
got to be a punishment system for that.
You stab him, and he looks at you. His face goes white. His eyes roll back, and he starts convulsing.
Ah, jeez.
With my good hand, I walk over to him and do lay on hands for 10 points.
All right, you stabilize him. You see color return to him. His ankle still looks fucked. His arm still looks fucked.
And I asked for Mordai for help in opening his mouth and forcing food and water down his throat.
Ah, jeez. This is...
I will help you in this
nutrients.
endeavor.
He needs some food. I don't think we fed him in a day or two.
Alright. With a ration and an help, you shove some food down his gullet. And it seems to go down very easily. Yeah, it's like feeding a dog pills. You pretty much just force his body to swallow while he's unconscious.
Agatha tries not to watch this.
After all is said and done, I shake my head and just close the bag again. And do lay on hands on myself for 5 points.
You notice your hand heal up real quickly. And you heal for...